Okay, so this video is going to be talking about how Akatsuki and Bandai can basically get the two games on a same timeline, parallel, where everything comes out at the same time. I went back through and looked from basically from from year 4 to the start of the year 5, which if we go right down here, this is what Global has right now. And again, this would basically move on into the fifth year for JP. And the only thing I found from there is 2 World Tournament units that have yet to get their Dokkan Awakenings on Global. We're closer to JP than I think people realize. Again, I went through all from 4-year to basically up to January 2020, and these are the only 2 units that we do not have on Global. Now, if we went to 5th year to basically right now, obviously, so 5th year, it's not coming until July. So all this stuff from here to, let's see how far. From here to here. From here to the LR Goku Zamasu or Zamasu Goku or whatever it's called. That's all 5th year. That's staying put there. We will not get that until July. Now, if we go here on out, we don't have Beerus yet. Beerus came out after 5th year on JP. We still have a whole month of we don't know what's coming. They could push Beerus up to June. So this is one Dokkan Fest. We don't have an Extreme Z Awakening for Vegeta yet. You could throw this in to the celebration there. We are due soon for, again, this is my World Tournament stuff. They could just literally make a mass World Tournament. Well, we do have this Awakening. We have Kale and Khalifa already, so they could put, I think, is the new Mecha Frieza the next one? That one we're going to get another Global first for. So LR Demon King Piccolo's coming up. This Gohan's coming up. Jackie Chun, basically full power. So again, they could put all this in June, excuse me. We already have Bardock. This came out in March. We don't know when this guy's coming out. This guy can come out. He could come out tomorrow. He's not gonna. We know what part 2 of Goku Day is, so he's not coming out. So they could release him whenever. We already have Kaioken stuff. This came out on Christmas. We already have April Fools. This came out on April Fools. Came out on April Fools. Again, this came out with Kaioken Blue Goku. They could throw this out in June. They could just make. They could put this out in July with the 5th year. You can just throw, again, 3 EZAs, another LR. We have another LR here. So a free to play one and summonable one. Again, you could lop this into June with Beerus. Well, I guess that'd be 2 EZAs, so maybe not. They could throw Trunks into 5th year. I don't know. Because these 3 will come out together most likely. This is the only thing that I don't know when it would come out. This probably wouldn't come out till September. I really don't know about that, but they could throw in. You could all lop this into September too, because again, August is going to be 350 million downloads. So you could throw in LR Krillin, the EZA LR Gohan, and just lop it in here with the World Tournament, with EZA Vegeta, with Beerus. You could just say, here's a lot of this stuff. There you go wild. We're going to catch you up eventually. And then July is 5th year. they could throw Trunks in 5th year, throw the Freezes in 5th year. Again, we're not getting anything in August because we're going to go from 5th year to 350 million download unless they throw this guy in between as a filler banner, because I think there's like 2 weeks in between from the end of 5th year to the 350 million downloads. Again, I don't know. They could Gotenks and Super Boo and all these awakenings. They're not coming till November. They could very easily push this up to September, October. New battle, new mode. Push that up to this is all current. We already have Vegito. This is coming out like tonight, the time I'm recording this, but this will be put up like next week or something. But I mean, we're not that far behind, honestly. And if they push out a ton of stuff, again, all that stuff above, if they push that out in June, put the Golden Freezes and the Spirit Bomb Trunks into 5th year, because that goes together technically. I don't know why they weren't in 5th year. I get the Freezes, I don't get the Trunks. You put all that in 5th year, you throw this guy in between 350 mil in 5th year. We go into 350 mil, and then you put these guys in September, basically. Throw that in September. You're obviously going to come whenever, probably when Gotenks, probably in November. But, I mean, if they push everything up, put that in September. This will come with September. And then, again, we're basically caught up. If they did that, if they slowed down JP, if you give Global and JP some stuff together, because basically July for JP is basically a mini celebration. That's when they get their 5th year units back for the first time, and they just throw them in like a big banner of a lot of units. I think it's called Tanabana or something. So 5th year is they do like one Dokkan Fest, and then they have the big banner with the 5th year units in it. Again, August is going to be 350 mil. So, again, they don't know what they're doing for June. You slow down in September. You ramp up Global in September. By October, by early November, you could have the games in synced, and then by then you start planning for Christmas, and then by Christmas you start planning for a joint celebration for Global and JP for JP's anniversary in February. It's easy. Again, we're not that far behind. We're one Dokkan Fest behind. We're 4 Easy A's behind, but technically only 2. We're about 3 World Tournaments behind, but they haven't really put out a World Tournament in a while. There could be a revamp coming. I don't know if it's going to be Global first. I think that's really going to make the JP player base mad if the World Tournament revamp is Global first. But unless they do it for the same time and they just do a mass Dokkan Awakening of units, it's not hard to catch up. It really isn't. If you want to wait till after 5th year for Global, it's easy. I mean, you just throw a whole bunch in the June, slow down, go back to normal pace for July. Again, I think there's a little, like, a week or 2 week period in between 5th year and 350 mil. You push out the LR Vegeta banner, LR Vegeta Nappa banner, do 350 million downloads, and then you ramp up with Gotenks, Boo again, and you're set. I mean, JP would have to slow down a bit. But, I mean, right now they're going really slow. And now Global is getting more Global first stuff. So I hope that we just don't further divide. I really don't. I would rather have one single parallel timeline versus 2 split. So all we can do is hope and hope that the JP fan base says something. But we're gonna have to wait. Eventually, it'll probably happen. We'll see. But like the video, share the video around. Don't forget to subscribe. Spread the word. I mean, if you really want both versions to be on the same timeline, spread the word. That's all you got to do. And so we're gonna get on out of here. Peace.